Welcome to the 161st episode of Lalitha Sahasranam. Among the list of emotions, the next in line is breathless. Breathless is gasping for breath. It happens for two reasons: due to the physical exertion, due to the physical scenario, or due to the internal dynamics. For example, when we climb a mountain or when we reach a high altitude terrain, there is a lack of breath, a breathlessness. Similarly, when the faculties, when they draw excess proportion of oxygen content, then they limit. That also leads to breathlessness. Both these are done towards re-establishing the right proportion of oxygen content for the faculties. It is a training to re-establish the right proportion. So it's a training towards correction of the imbalances. So with this, the emotions, the list of emotions were completed. Although there are many more, but these cover the emotions that we exhibit in our daily life. These are anger, fear, sadness, disgust, surprise, anticipation, trust, and joy. The 8 basic emotions, and then panic, moody, determined, fearless, disconnected, thankful, sensitive, lively, compassionate, loving, affectionate, heartbroken, and breathless. So the emotional energy that was covered right in the beginning, few episodes back, that it is our outermost layer in the energy layers that were present. But some of the emotions that we exhibit, for example, compassion, love, etc., affectionate, or they connect the sensation, the energy of the sensation, which is the emotional energy, all the way to the inner core, which is the soul energy. So some of these emotions, although emotion is the outermost layer in the energy hierarchy, some of the emotions that we exhibit, they can penetrate up to the soul energy, soul consciousness. So they play a vital role. So let us move on. Next nama is through the nama Krutagna, Bhakti Vasyari enters planet Earth. Next nama is Kama Pujita, being worshipped by Cupid of love, that is Kama Pujita. Cupid of love is Manmadha. Through the nama Krutagna, the impressions of ignorance that are invariant were erased by Universal Mother as a gesture of gratitude. Gratitude because they have been provided opportunity to enter into the physical body. So what is the scale, intensity, and yardstick of these impressions, and how to measure this gratitude? Is there any physical way? Is there any measurable aspect of this gratitude? The Cupid of love, or Manmadha, who volunteered to exhibit his ignorance and in the process turn into time invariant ashes. This was covered in Haranetragni Sandagda Kama Sanjeevan Aushadhihi, the event that took place in Mars world, the previous world. Such ignorance effects can also be erased. And how? By rejuvenating the life force back into the Cupid of love. Just because the individual in Kalyana has volunteered his or her body for universal forces to participate, they can rejuvenate the force of terminated Cupid of love or Manmadha in such individuals. Now here the terminated Cupid of love, so Manmadha here, rejuvenation it's similar to Manmadha rising from the dead, and the Manmadha who has risen from the dead with a life force, worshipping the universal parents who have granted Manmadha a life force, that worshipping is called Kama Pujita. So here is rising from the dead doesn't mean rising from a graveyard. It is the terminated force that was present in such individuals, the terminated force of art of love, which is the Manmadha that was present in such individuals. Life force is injected back into this terminated force, which is similar to bringing life force back into the ashes, but doesn't mean that rising from the dead or rising from the graveyard. The impressions that were struck from Kruta Yuga were transformed into ashes. From these ashes, injection of life force and promotion of witness mode karmacharana or action is Kama Pujita. So that's what these are terminated forces. The erasing of mismatch impressions and promotion of witness mode operation by the force of Manmadha or Cupid of love is Kama Pujita. The Cupid of love which was terminated, which is equivalent to ashes, which was present from Kruta Yuga, not even Kruta Yuga, beyond Kruta Yuga, that was present in the Mars world. Such ashes were brought back, thus life was brought back to such ashes, that is Kama, that is Manmadha, and the gratitude in turn expressed by Manmadha or Cupid of love for bringing life force to the ashes that were present for a long time, that gratitude is Kama Pujita. Kama Pujita, through this Nama, Bhayapaha re-enters planet Earth. So with this Nama, this sloka is completed. Kameswara Prananadi Krutagna Kama Pujita. What does it mean? Kameswara Prananadi as faculty of intellect, Krutagna as faculty of discretion, and Kama Pujita as faculty of personality. Next Nama is Srungara Rasa Sampurna. Saturation form of art of love. Saturation in the art of love, that is Kama, Srungara Rasa Sampurna. After erasing the beast-like impressions and ignorance impressions, that is Pasu impressions, the individual in Kalyana has turned into witness mode. The participation of energy of universal parents in such individuals triggers the life force of Cupid of love or Manmadha back into action. What does Srungara Rasa mean? The saturated essence of art of love making, that is Srungara Rasa. Rasa and Sara was already covered. Rasa is an extract, while Sara is the root of the extract. It was reiterated many times about the key role of witness elements in this universe. Those operating in witness mode work towards establishing universal harmony. It was only when male energy and female energy reunite in a witness mode that evolved souls like super souls will be able to assume a new body. Evolved souls can quickly adapt to any situation as they themselves operate in a witness mode. On the other hand, the reunion of male and female energies in a non-witness mode, or a state that is deviated from the witness mode, that is excess positive or excess negative polarity, does promote the positive polarity or negative polarity species, that is new bodies, but not neutral elements. This may lead to mismatch state of karmacharana, because if it is the deviation of the neutral state is vulnerable to mismatch. The individual in Kalyana who gotten rid of mismatches associated with pasu impressions or beast-like impressions turned into witness state. In order the opportunity of witness state, in order for this witness state not to be wasted by these individuals, that means the opportunity given to these individuals to operate in a witness mode, that they don't waste such opportunity, they are being saturated in art of love making, that is Srungara Rasa Sampurna, so that in a saturated state they can invite an evolved soul as next generation. Because the individual in Kalyana attained this state of saturation, risen to a state of witness mode operation, and unified with opposite polarity in a witness mode, their soul energy also gets enriched. This situation benefits many entities. It is a bonus for many entities. The Panchabrahmas, the 7 Kundalini Chakras, 7 Divine Mothers, 7 planets, who are all present in a witness mode in the body, physical body. The individual in Kalyana, just because he or she operating in a witness mode, the witness mode elements present in the body will also be enriched. Those who participate in art of love making or Srungara Rasa in a witness mode will be able to draw peak levels of Srungara Rasa. They go to the maximum extent because they are saturated. And the entire community of witness mode elements present in the physical body will be able to extend their complete unconditional support to such individuals who participate in art of love making in a witness mode. In this saturated state of art of love making, and by operating in witness mode, these individuals will invite new souls further to assume a body. These new souls will be evolved souls who are neutral elements. There are many examples to support this hypothesis. We will discuss this in the next episode. Thank you.